The story of the Greenbrier begins at the spring of sulfur water that remains at the center of the resort property. It issues forth below the green dome of the white column spring house that has been the symbol of the Greenbrier for generations. Since 1778, people have come to take the waters to restore their health. And what was once a temporary retreat for America's early landed gentry has now become a premier residential sporting community. Today, the Greenbrier Sporting Club in White Sulphur Springs, West Virginia, offers luxury homes within distinct gated neighborhoods spread across the lush landscape of the Greenbrier Resort's 6,500 acres of mountains, forest, fields, and streams. Home sites range from $400,000 to $2.4 million, while homes range from $870,000 to $5.3 million.
The idea was really to have a home site for everyone. Whether you wanted to be next to a stream, on the top of a mountain, next to the golf course, near the new amenities here at the Sporting Club, or near the Greenbrier, there was a home site for you. We have about 120 home sites on the ridges of Greenbrier Mountain, and our newest amenity, the summit, which is about 1,500 feet above the valley floor at 3,300 feet, offers approximately 100 home sites, some in a neighborhood setting, surrounding a brand new sports and recreation barn, outdoor pool, and rustic restaurant.
Architectural continuity with respect for the natural environment is what the Architectural Review Board strives to achieve. This vision is to create a harmonious residential development that preserves and enhances the natural surroundings and beauty of the property. Architecture and landscaping designs are reviewed to maintain the standards set for the community. Two distinct building styles have inspired the look and feel at the club: classic and vernacular. Each neighborhood has been designated with one of these particular styles. Owners, along with their designers, can create a one-of-a-kind custom estate, mountain cottage, or classic clapboard home.
We have the classic architecture, which mirrors what the hotel has. The hotel is obviously a large white building in the middle of green space. It really stands out, and so we have some great white clapboard homes on the old white golf course and surrounding the hotel. The majority of our homes are the mountain vernacular homes, which really are meant to blend in with nature, especially those on the ridges and those on the summit, using a lot of natural materials. Local stone is quarried and used in many of the homes, natural woods, and then earth tones, so they really blend in with the surrounding beauty.
The Greenbrier Sporting Club is a members-only equity club. Membership entitles you to unbridled access to approximately 2,000 acres of open space, set aside exclusively for individuals and families to engage in some of the world's most revered sporting traditions, with world-class service and instruction. The anticipation and thrill of sport, from fly fishing and sporting clays to golf and whitewater rafting. The Members Lodge is the 32,000 square foot heart of the Greenbrier Sporting Club community. It begins with the exterior. You notice the local stone, slate, and copper that makes it look as if it's graced the Greenbrier Valley for ages. Inside, acorn accents flow throughout the lodge's grand sweeping staircase to the striking chandeliers. From the upper level, you can take in the magnificent views of the Snead and Howard's Creek. In a nod to the legendary Sam Snead's hickory clubs, handsome hickory paneling and woodwork adorn the interior. The private dining room, with a two-story hand-set stone fireplace, opens to a terrace with turn-of-the-century replica furniture. The newest amenity at the Greenbrier Sporting Club is a mountaintop neighborhood situated at the 3,300-foot peak of Greenbrier Mountain, offering panoramic views of the Greenbrier Valley, the Snead Golf Course, the Greenbrier Resort, and surrounding Alleghenies. Completed in July 2007, the Summit Lodge and Activities Barn are the pinnacle of Summit Village and the Sporting Club as a whole.
Really, the center of activity for the Greenbrier Sporting Club is the 32,000 square foot clubhouse that we created. It acts as the heart of the community that the Greenbrier Sporting Club is. We have homes located all across the 6,500 acres, and obviously we want a gathering point that's private for just our members. So we created the Sporting Club. We also have a fitness center next door, indoor squash courts, 23-foot climbing wall, outdoor pool, and an Eastern-themed spa. Everything that we have at the Sporting Club is really meant to complement what's existing at the Greenbrier.
Golf is the #1 activity at the Greenbrier Sporting Club. For over a century, prominent Americans and golf aficionados have matched skills on the legendary courses, and it's easy to see why. The Snead Golf Course, named for longtime Greenbrier golf pro and legend Sam Snead, is the 7,025-yard centerpiece of the club. Designed by Tom Fazio, this one-of-a-kind, timeless course combines challenging links with stunning Allegheny vistas.
The Snead is a magnificent golf course in the center of the Greenbrier Valley. We're actually surrounded by 3 mountains, Cates Mountain, Greenbrier Mountain, and White Rock Mountain. The golf course is wall-to-wall bent grass, meaning that the tees, greens, and fairways are all bent grass. The climate in the spring, summer, and fall is just ideal for playing golf. Mild temperatures and very low humidity. The elevation floor of the valley is about 1,800 feet above sea level, so it's perfect conditions. The Snead Golf Course is very forgiving off the tee, despite the very penal fairway bunkers that Tom Fazio has put out there. They're very deep, and a lot of times you'll just have to wedge out of them. The real defense of the golf course here are the greens complexes. They're very undulating. They have a lot of false fronts, false edges, and you can hit some awfully good approach shots in there. And if they're not hit just right, they'll roll off the green, and you'll be forced with a very severe up and down situation.
There is only one Greenbrier. And with the addition of the Greenbrier Sporting Club, today's families can enjoy the very best of mountain and luxury living by owning a home nestled into 6,500 acres of forest, fields, and streams. The Greenbrier, an American legend basking in its more than 200 years of history. A legendary resort, a renowned sporting club. It's the golf that makes the Greenbrier famous. In 2002, the resort lost one of golf's most lovable men, Sam Snead. Sam was still going strong and shot a 78 on the par 70 Old White course on his 85th birthday. It's only fitting that the Greenbrier Sporting Club named its newest course the Snead.
Sam Snead was such a wonderful influence here in the Greenbrier Valley. He was born and raised only about 30 miles away in a small town just across the border in Virginia. And his first job as a golf professional was right here at the Greenbrier.
The 4 18-hole championship courses are more than enough reason to lure golf aficionados to White Sulphur Springs. The Old White, the Greenbrier, and the Meadows have graciously hosted golf connoisseurs since the early 1900s.
This is just a very special place for golf history. As everyone knows, Sam Snead still holds the most PGA Tour victories of any other golfer, even though Tiger Woods could be there in short order if he keeps up the good play. But it just has such a tremendous feel for the history of this game that we all love.
Over the years, golf greats including Ben Hogan, Byron Nelson, Arnold Palmer, Gary Player, Lee Trevino, and Tom Watson have played the challenging courses of the Greenbrier. Sam Snead shot his final hole-in-one on the Old White courses number 18 in 1995. All 3 public courses at the resort begin and end at the golf club, where rounds of golf are graciously served up in the true tradition of the Old South. The private members-only Snead course at the exclusive Greenbrier Sporting Club continues this tradition for those fortunate few that decide to make the Greenbrier their home away from home. Golf is king at the Greenbrier. Time is running out on ownership opportunities. Live the sporting life today at America's Resort.